What's up, everybody? This is going to be a pretty major unboxing video because I have a trade that I did and I received those pops in, and then also I have viewer mail from several people. So I want to go ahead and jump right into it because I got a lot to cover here, a lot of very awesome things to share with you all. So I'm going to start off with the trade because of course I already know what the figures are here. And I did a trade with Caitlin of Funko Pops and Unicorns. I've mentioned her before several times on my channel. She's been featured on my channel previously as well. And we did this quick trade, and actually I still need to send her figure out. I've been working late almost every day this week, so I didn't make it to the post office. But you know, Caitlin, if you're checking this out, of course your pop will be on the way in just a couple of days. And also there are two people that won giveaway prizes on Cat D's live stream that I was featured on, where we talked about Avengers Endgame. For those winners, I will send your figures out at the same time if you're, happen to be checking this out. But I'm gonna go ahead and get into the two pops that she sent my way. The first one here, this one is definitely not like a high value figure. It really does not matter to me because I think it's a very interesting pop, and I actually do have the original. I have the original Civil Warrior, and of course this character is a mashup between Captain America and Iron Man, and it's a character also that's featured in Contest of Champions, Marvel Contest of Champions, the mobile game, which I actually did play for a while, and I kind of enjoyed it until I started kind of running into that paywall, I guess. But I had a good time with it while I did play it. But yeah, this is actually the Hot Topic exclusive glow-in-the-dark variant, which features the Hydra colors. So it's a very interesting mashup. Again, it mashes up those two heroes, and then it also kind of plays off of a storyline that was featured in the Captain America comics, where it turns out that Steve Rogers had actually been a Hydra agent. And then there was more to it than that, though, of course. I mean, he ended up being good in the end. But yeah, I really do like this. I think it's a very interesting figure, and I actually have most of the other pops back here. The ones that had variants, I went with the variants for King Groot and Venom Pool. But yeah, I do have Howard the Duck. I have Punisher 2099, and I actually saw another one of those at Walgreens just yesterday. I didn't bother with Guillotine. I really don't know anything about that character, but who knows, if I came across her really cheap in the store, I might pick her up, to kind of complete the set in a way. But yeah, first one here, Civil Warrior. And then the next one that we have here, this is a Spastic Plastic pop. I have really become a fan of this line of pops. These are original characters by Funko, and we have here Sam. And obviously what's funny about Sam is, of course, Sam rhymes with ham, and we do have a pig here dressed as a chef. He's actually holding a ham, and he also has a knife behind his back. You can't really see it while he's in the box, but that's why his arm is behind his back. He's actually holding a I think a butcher's knife, maybe. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, it's just a twisted idea, to have a pig as a barbecue chef there, and that just, that's kind of the personality of the Spastic Plastic line, which is why I like it. I kind of like the twisted designs that they have going on. And of course they do have they, as in Funko, has an art contest going on right now for people to design an original Spastic Plastic character, and I know a couple of my viewers are actually entering that, which is pretty cool. And this pop here as well was a summer convention exclusive, limited to 5,000 pieces. So yeah, I'm really happy with these two pops here. Like I said, they may not be on a lot of collectors' radars, but there are two that have actually been on my wish list for a good while. So I'm glad to add them to the collection. And thank you, Caitlin, for the trade. And you all make sure you check out her channel, Funko Pops and Unicorns, if you have not done so already. I'm actually recording this on the day before pre-comic book day, and I really hope people, have gotten out and checked out the, what's going on in their comic shops. I know I'm definitely planning on going out to try to track down the Constantine pop and to see what else, is going on at the comic book shops. But I do want to go ahead and point out a comic that I have here that I've actually had for over a week. I didn't share it previously though, and I just wanted to mention it real quick here. I have a comic here, I Hate Fairyland, Volume 3, Good Girl here, and this was sent to me by Cat D, and it was actually Cat D that turned me on to this series here. And don't let this cover fool you. This is actually a very violent series, a very twisted series. Like I said, do not let the cover fool you. As a matter of fact, I'm not even going to open up the book because I'm pretty sure, it'll more than likely be a page where there's a lot of blood splatter and violent things going on, chopped off heads and stuff. I'm telling you, this comic is definitely for mature readership, basically. But yeah, I just wanted to give props to Cat D for sending this one my way. She and I have been following the series, and she also sent a little note here with it when she ordered it, and it says, "Hi Franklin, enjoy your gift so we can read it together, from Cat D." So Cat D, if you're checking this out, I hope that you are reading it. I stopped at about the halfway point, and what interrupted my reading is Mortal Kombat 11 came out, but I do plan on getting back to that book and finishing it up. And the next package I have here, this comes from a viewer named David, and David actually sent some comics my way. I mentioned some comics that I was interested in checking out. I can't remember which video it was, but I know I mentioned some comics, and he hit me up, private message, basically saying that he had what I was looking for to send my way. And opening up the box now, I can see he sent some extra already, and there is a note here as well. The letter here says, Franklin, I hope this letter finds you well. First off, I want to thank you for all the work you put into your channel every day. It does not go unnoticed. I love how you keep things positive and let collectors know that it is okay to miss something. I will get it, it will get a restock. Secondly, thank you for being human. Every time I message you, you always communicate back. That is so refreshing and wonderful. Even if I'm letting you know something you already know, you are gracious and kind. Lastly, I hope you enjoy the graphic novels as much as I did. It will show you all the characters they could do for Funko Pops. Plus, I sent an extra little something for you to read. Okay, your friend here, David Richard, and he also goes by that name there, the Cajun Funko Collector. Okay, so yeah, thank you so much, David, for being so kind and sending this my way. And oh, this is a cool comic up here, up top. This is one I actually was curious about as well. So we have here the Superior Spider-Man, and it's actually called their Goblin Nation. So I'm familiar with sort of the background on the Superior Spider-Man. If I remember correctly, I think it's that Doc Ock is actually inside of Peter Parker's body, and he's trying to prove that he can be, like, basically do a better job as Spider-Man. So I haven't read any of the comics, I just sort of know the background of it, so I'm very interested in checking that out there. This next comic here, this has some really cool artwork on the cover. Really like the look of this. This is a, it says, the daughter of the true Spider-Man, Spider-Girl. So really not familiar with Spider-Girl like at all. I mean, of course I'm familiar with the, the character's existence, but haven't read anything about Spider-Girl. And I feel like there's been more than one Spider-Girl, if I'm not mistaken. So, I have to get into this to see what it's all about. And this looks like a really different take on the Fantastic Four. As a matter of fact, it says fun and games with the Fantastic Five. So yeah, I have to get into that to see exactly what this is all about. I'm sure it's going to put me onto a lot of things I'm not familiar with in the Marvel Universe. And then here, the graphic novel that I was expecting, and I'm really glad to finally have this in hand. We have here Dark Knight's Metal, which of course is a DC comic, and it's a very cool story. I love the how reflective that is there. But this is a story in which there is like a dark take on Batman. It's Batman from different universes basically mashed up with members of the Justice League and also at least two villains, and it's like these dark twisted versions of Batman. So it's very cool, and like I said, I've been looking forward to actually checking this out. So there, Dark Knight's Metal, the deluxe edition here. Really looking forward to reading this here. And I know there's also there's I think a separate collected edition that has all the background stories for, oh, here's the shot, well, not shot but picture. I always think like movie terms basically. Let's see if I can find that again. Yeah, there's one where you get to see all these different, yeah, there it is. That is awesome. That is very cool. Yeah, I really like that. And you see there, dead center, we have the Batman Who Laughs. So that is very cool. And Red Death, I love the design of Red Death. That's basically Batman, like an evil Batman mashed up with the Flash in a way. I mean, he basically took the Flash's powers. So yeah, that is really cool. But yeah, like I was about to say, for all those different versions of Batman, I think there is a collected edition with the origin stories, so I'm gonna have to check that out eventually too. But David, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate the reading material because I really need to read more, so this is definitely an incentive to do so. Next up here, I have a box that says it was sent from Minnesota Funko Pop. I don't think I was expecting this. I don't remember a message, anything about this being on the way, but I did go ahead and open the box up, and there was a box within a box, which I did cut. And we'll get into that in a moment. I stopped at that point because of course I wanted to open this up on video, and there is a note here as well. It says, "Thanks for all you do. Enjoy the pop. I hope you like it. From all of us in the Twin City, the Minnesota Funko Pop collectors. Okay, so yeah, like I said, I really was not expecting this, but this is very cool. You know, a nice surprise here, regardless of what it is. You know, it's just a nice surprise. Okay, and the Minnesota Funko Pop collectors, I have to check you out. Like, it didn't. There's no like contact information here or anything. I have to see if they have a YouTube channel or Instagram. You know, I'll see what's going on with that here. But okay, so yeah, this was the box within a box, and it says on here Pajama Party, which turned out to be the code basically for the Avengers pop, since they were all dressed the same. I think I'm pretty sure about that. And then you see the size of this box. So this box must have been one of the boxes that came with a pop and a t-shirt, you know, so I'm not sure if it was the Thor one or, you know, one of the other ones. Regardless though, yeah, they reused this box there. So like I said, I already cut the top. Let's go ahead and find out what we have here. Oh, nice, very nice here. So yeah, you see how the box looks on the inside, and you can see the pop already. I'll talk about that in a second, but I'm assuming there must have been the t-shirt in here too, possibly. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this out here. Man, I've been waiting for so long to have this in my collection. Okay, so we have here the box lunch exclusive glow-in-the-dark anti-venom. And this is the second one, I should say, because they actually did a glow-in-the-dark anti-venom previously that was a box lunch exclusive, but of course this is a very updated mold there. And of course it is basically a repaint of the Eddie Brock Venom. Does not matter to me. I really think that the paint job sets it apart enough. It looks really cool, and I think the design of the eye is actually kind of different as well. I don't think I ever noticed that before. So yeah, that is very cool. What's this caution here? Product contains functional sharp points. I don't know if I've ever seen this on a pop before. Somebody let me know if that's something new. I don't ever recall seeing that on a pop. But I'm not even sure what they're referring to. I guess well, the fingers are kind of sharp over there. So yeah, I could understand that. I guess this is not something you would want to have in the hand of a young child. Yeah, because his fingers are sticking out and they are pointy there. So I guess that's what that's about. But yeah, I really like the look of this pop. And like I said, I've been wanting to have this in my collection for so long because I do have the other Venomized figures, and I am looking forward to picking up the next wave of Venomized figures as well. Don't know if they're going to have any exclusives or not with that next wave. We'll see what happens with that, but yeah, I'm all in when it comes to the Venomized pops. I really do like the look of them, and yeah, this is really awesome here. So Minnesota Pop collectors, thank you so much for sending this my way. If you're watching the video, definitely shout yourselves out down below. Let me and other people know where we can check you out, whether it's on YouTube or Instagram, wherever it may be. And yeah, again, thank you so much for this. This is really awesome. I have another box here, and this box I did recognize the name on it. This comes from Lauren, and I won't say the last name, of course. Usually I try to avoid saying the last names, but Lauren, I recognize the name, and just really kind of you to send something my way here. Was not expecting this, at least I don't think we talked about it. I speak to so many people every day that sometimes I do let things kind of slide by, and I forget about things sometimes, but I really don't feel like I was expecting this. But okay, so I see a pop. It's wrapped up. I can't quite tell what it is. Let me go ahead and get to the letter here first. There was a letter inside, and let's see what Lauren said here. Okay, dear Franklin, hey, Lauren B here. I just wanted to send you something to say thank you for all your hard work. I'm almost sure you don't have this pop yet, but if you do, feel free to, I guess, do whatever you wish with it. Can't wait for the next video, Lauren B. Okay, so Lauren, very pleasant surprise here, and let me go in and see what it is here, you all. I'm sure you all are curious. I'm curious too. You all here, I'm almost speechless because, wow. For me, this is definitely like a Grail pop. Let me get the, she sent it in a pop protector. I'm gonna get the plastic off here. This is a pop that I pretty much had given up on because I thought there was no way I would track it down. And Funko did a color variant of it recently, which made it pretty easy to get, and they put it on the Funko shop in decent numbers. I think it still hasn't sold out, the color variant of it. But I pretty much had given up on the original here, but Lauren hooked it up here, so I have the original Cycle Shrine, or at least the original pop, of course, because the character started off as a bobblehead. Wow, I cannot believe that you sent this my way. And this was a pop that, like David alluded to, something I talk about is, not stressing over sometimes not being able to get certain pops. And you know, I say sometimes on my channel, you can't have it all, you know, don't stress over things. But yeah, I had pretty much moved on from this. I thought there was no way that I was going to get this pop, you know, and here it is. That's just amazing, Lauren. You really have taken me off guard here. And this one you see is summer convention exclusive as well. I'm knocking stuff over here, but yeah, summer convention exclusive here, limited to 1,000 pieces, just 1,000 pieces. So I don't really collect. I don't have like a whole lot of rare things in my collection. This might be one of the most rare things that I have now, just 1,000 pieces, and that is so cool. Now Funko did a teal version of this pop, and that is the one that I have as well, and I'm happy with it. But yeah, the purple just looks so much better. I think it really does look really good. Yeah, so that is amazing, Lauren. You are way too kind, and no, I definitely do not have this in my collection, so this is a keeper. Yeah, thank you so much for this. This is really awesome. I've already shared so much in this video that I am going to share. I do have one more box from a viewer that I was expecting, because she did give me a heads up. And you know, if you're watching this, I mean, you know who you are. I will make sure that I share your box in the next video. But yeah, I'm just so surprised by what I already have here. Of course, the items from the trade, I was expecting that. Definitely was not expecting these other two. So yeah, I'm gonna take a moment here and make sure that I go ahead and find a nice little spot for these items here, and also go ahead and get them off my wish list, you know, because I have them now. But yeah, these are very awesome. Like I said, I'm gonna break up the unboxing. There will be a part 2 to this, and I will share the other box that I received. I'm just gonna cut it off for the sake of time, and like, you know, to give myself some time to basically get these here together. But yeah, thank you to everybody that sent something my way. You know, thank you Caitlin for the trade. Thank you David for the comic books. You know, Minnesota Pop Hunters as well. Thank you so much. And definitely, you know, Lauren, I don't even know what to say, Lauren. Yeah, you really made me speechless here. So yeah, I'm gonna take a moment to find some words basically, and then I will get back to you all. And thank you all so much for checking out this video. Talk to you again real soon.